Welcome to World Traveler Cooking, where we cover interesting foods and interesting cuisines from around the world. Today we're going to make a grape risotto. We've already done a strawberry risotto and a blueberry risotto, but today we're going to do a grape risotto. Again, a nice Italian dish. And you can find recipes online for risottos with all kinds of fruit in them, usually fruit that grows in Italy. So I have some Muscat grapes here. I have white wine, 175 grams of carnaroli rice, some small Indonesian shallots, probably equivalent to half a European shallot, but you could use a whole shallot, not a big problem there. We'll use some prosciutto. This is perhaps not the best example, but you typically want 2 large sheets of prosciutto for this much rice, so it'll probably be at least 4 to 6 of these. As I say, 40 grams of butter. We'll use 30 grams of ricotta cheese. This is 250 grams, so it's going to be a nice big spoonful, but not much more than that. And then we have a bunch of broth that's still on the stove, because I always make my broth straight for risotto. And usually, although the recipes I've seen usually call for vegetable broth for these sorts of risottos, today I'm using a chicken broth because in my experience, it's a little more mild, and so it allows the fruity flavors to shine through a little more. So let's go ahead and get started, and yeah, this should be really good. So I've chopped the shallots. I've also crisped the prosciutto to some extent. I've set aside 100 grams or so of the grapes for later garnish, and I'll cut half of these in half and half of them in quarters. And I was going to blend them up, but I think mashing is fine, with another 100 grams of grapes. And from here, now we're ready to go ahead and get started. So into a saucepan, or I'm going to add my butter and my shallots. And I'll saute these for a couple of minutes until the shallots are nicely cooked. And now we will stir in and toast our rice. And I'll be back once this is toasted, and I will add the wine. Now that the rice is nice and toasty, we're going to just pour in maybe like a bit of wine. You can go by feel. Then, okay, that was a mistake. I'm going to let that, I'm going to switch spoons here. This is the spoon I use for the broth. And I'm just going to stir it until all the wine is absorbed. Once the wine is nicely absorbed, we will start stirring in a ladle full of broth at once. And probably after the second ladle, I will add the grapes. So, just going to keep stirring this. Stirring brings out the starch, and that brings out the creaminess. That's what makes the risotto creamy. So, just keep stirring constantly. Let it keep going. And pretty soon I'll add a little more. I'll add a little more broth, and then I will add the first set of crushed grapes. So there we have the second ladle. Now, obviously, if I were making more, I would add more broth first. Good rule is about half the broth goes in before the fruit. And then we'll stir this up and just let it all cook together. Now, some of the recipes I found suggest straining the grapes, but if you do that, you lose the skins, and the skins are what give a little bit of fruity acidity to this. So I actually prefer to leave the skins in, and consequently, if it's just crushed or something, I think that's just fine. So we're going to keep doing this, keep adding broth and stirring it until we get the rice to the right consistency, and then we'll go from there. And here the rice is now soft enough And we can see everything's nice and really creamy. So I'm going to start stirring in the rest of the grapes. And somewhere 30, 50, whatever grams of ricotta cheese. And you can just kind of see how creamy this is going to become really fast. And in about 3 or 4 minutes, you'll be ready to plate this up. Look at that. So we're going to let that cook and absorb just a little more. And then I will plate it up. That way it's just a little less soupy than it is. And yeah, we're almost there. As always, plating risotto, I'm going to take a ladle. I'm going to mound some up in the middle. Like that. And we'll flatten it a little bit. And look how nice you can see those grapes. And now we will garnish with the prosciutto. And here we have our grape risotto with prosciutto. Next up, the taste test. And now for the taste test. First, I'm just going to try some of this. This is actually like really fruity, and the prosciutto just adds a lot to it. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's really good. You gotta try this. When I first saw the recipe for this, I was quite intrigued, quite skeptical, but it's actually a really, really nice dish. So, if you find this content interesting, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have anything to say about this video, I'd love to hear from you in the comments, especially if you're Italian and you think I made it wrong. At any rate, recipes in the description, bon appetit, and see you next week.